thought y'all might want to take a look at this. There were some runs for Auburn in the game for Tank Bigsby that they were able to bounce it to the outside. So you didn't have edge contain on defense. You didn't set the edge or have it contain and keep him inside. So he was able to bounce it, get big yards. A lot of people talking about it after the game. Why did it happen? How did it happen? And every play is different. But here's just a couple of examples. Went back and looked. All right, so first let's watch the play. They're going to motion in, motion back out. It puts 4 receivers wide side of the field. They give it. He brings it out the backside, and there's no contain or no edge, and so he's able to get out there. Start this again. Let's take a look. Auburn motion in and back out. That's going to give them 4 receivers out here to the wide side of the field. They've got 3, and then a 4th is going to come in there. And you look at how State defends this because of that, and their defense is kind of weighted to the strong side of the field out there because of it. 2 linebackers that are going to be on that side of the football with it on the left hash. Again, because of the formation of the offense. So what it does is by formation, even before you snap it, State has 3 potential edge defenders over here to keep that play from going to the outside. Let's look at what happens with them. So when the play develops, motion comes in, it goes back out, ball is snapped. I want you to watch Kobe Jones, defensive end. The call right here has him slanting to the inside and the defensive tackle next to him looping around on a twist to come to the outside. So it's a twist. So by design, it hurts your chances, I think, to set the edge. Well, I say by design, at least the way it gets executed. So he goes down in, and then here comes Crumity going to try to get to the outside. Well, the offensive tackle for Auburn passes him off to the guard and is going to step up and is actually, I think, looking for a linebacker and is going to just step up and have automatic leverage and just seal everything down inside. And that's what he does. He just plays catch on the twist that comes his way. So at the time the handoff actually happens, linebacker who could be edge on this side, it almost looks like he's looking, thinking the play's going the other way, trying to find the football. So he's inside, and the corner is actually making a step in this direction too. And so they're kind of getting caught with their steps looking for the football. When this play doesn't get made, and the running back is supposed to make that guy miss every time, tackle blocked the twisting defensive tackle who came out. And then because both linebacker and corner have movement here, now they're both going to have to try to scramble to get back to the edge and see if they can't outrun him, or at least, take an angle that gives them a chance to make the play. So by pre-snap design and then by movement, everything's inside, and here he goes and is able to get to the edge pretty easily, turn that into a big play. So let's look at one more. Similar formation, ball left hash. This time it's bounced the other way and easily gets to the safety, makes him miss, and it's a big play. So let's go back and take a look at how and why. One thing you notice on the snap, tight end is to the wide side of the field here on the edge of the line of scrimmage. And so again, it's really 2 tight ends in the game. It gives Auburn 4 players out here to the wide side of the field and nobody in this boundary. Well, you can see State's lining it up a little differently than they did on the previous play against that same formation. They're definitely going to have outside edge and have contain and not let this thing bounce into the boundary, this time if they try to do that. But they're not. So the ball is being given inside. So let's look what happens here first on the edge where the ball goes. It's defensive end matched up on a tight end. And on the snap, he just kind of gets knocked off the ball right there. Now he's got his arms extended. He's trying to see the football, thinks it's going inside, but he sort of kind of, gets knocked off the line of scrimmage a little bit, and the tight end is going to win the physicality right there. If we back it up, the other thing you see is a tackle that's lined up next to him is coming inside, and we're going to try to jump a gap and twist right there. So you got a stunt going on the front on that side as well. So with that happening, you get a guy inside, end kind of gets knocked back and stalemated right here. And so there's nothing to keep him from at least getting to the line of scrimmage on the edge, and that's what happens. Now, the next thing to go back and look is the next defender, and that's the linebacker out here. He's a good bit off the ball, obviously, and to the field in this formation. At the time that the mesh is starting to happen with quarterback and running back, it looks like Brule is watching it. His eyes are on it. Now keep your eyes, on Brule as the play begins to develop. Eyes inside. Now, as the handoff is being made, now his head turns quickly and he's looking to the outside. It's just a classic example of sometimes you guess right, sometimes you guess wrong. He's guessing that I've got screen about to happen out here, off play action. I got to run this down. So look at him. He's guessing this all the way. He's watching a block happen here, watching tight end movement outside, senses a block coming here. He's thinking the ball is going out here on this screen. They're going to try to go block with the tight end and give it back to this receiver. That's what he's thinking. He's going to run himself over here, totally guessing on screen. Meanwhile, the running back's going to have the football and run right to the area where he vacated. That's exactly what happens. Then it's not really a terrible angle by the safety. It's just a deal where the running back's going to make him miss. And most of the time that's going to happen. That's just one of those that a running back is going to expect to make that safety miss every time. All right, hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.